Grand rising or good evening, actually. I kind of took the weekend off, you guys. I've been catching up on my sleep, doing a lot of reading, doing a lot of meditation, did a little bit of some just inner work that I needed to do. Sorry, I haven't been here for a couple of days, but everything's wonderful. I just kind of felt like I needed a little time to myself. So I still love you guys. I still hope everybody is blessed and sober and feeling wonderful, because I definitely am. I was going to go get tattooed with my cousins today, but I kind of backed out. I had to drive like an hour and a half, and it was snowing, and I couldn't take Ratchet, and I just felt like my weekends are really the days that I spend with my dog. I know that's silly, but she's just, really important to my life. And I leave her here for 8 hours every day, when I go to work. So my weekends, I like to just give her my time. She's my precious girl, and she's so important to me. And I mean, we all need our connections with our family, and I don't really have a lot of that right now, close by. So she's my family. Anyway, I wanted to share the Until Today with you guys. March 17th, I opened my heart and mind to be aware. Only my inner authority can give me outer authority. If you think about it, you would become aware that credentialization, certification, authorization, and validation share common definition. Each is a process in which someone else tells you how good you are or are not. There are areas in which people must be well trained and equipped to handle the demands of their craft. However, there are also judgments attached to the words credential, certificate, authority, and validity. These judgments have a subtle impact on the human psyche. The implication is that something outside of you can make you okay. It's not true. You may think that because you don't have the credential or the certificate, you do not have the authority to be. Perhaps because you are afraid of not making the grade, not being okay in the eyes of someone else, you have convinced yourself that you are not okay. What no one apart from yourself is going to tell you or convince you is that with the power of a made-up mind, you are authorized to do anything you choose. It's true. There is nothing more validating than belief in yourself and your abilities. If you believe you have the power is yours. Facts. There is no credential, certificate, or authority beyond the power of a made-up mind. There comes a moment when you must decide that you are going to believe in yourself. When that moment comes, you become aware that outside authority is the icing. The mind is the cake. Until today, you may have been waiting for someone to tell you something or give you something that would make you feel okay. Just for today, accept that there is a place in you where you are just fine. Make it your business today to tap into that place. Today I'm devoted to becoming aware that I am okay as I am. That was a really good one. I'm glad that I decided to come on and read that to you guys, because it's so true. The outside world gives us so many messages of, we're not, like living up to certain expectations of other people, or they're doing better than I am. Fuck that. Like, excuse my language. Screw that. You are on your own path, Doesn't matter where you are right now. Once you make the decision to make your life loving, kind, stable, secure life in which you want good things, you you will have them. They will like come to you. Once you make up your mind that you are worthy of all the good things in life, and we all are. We have been lied to by this crazy Christianity religion that we are born into sin. We are born perfect. That is all a story about the fall of the mind. Our fall in consciousness is what it was. We used to be way more intelligent. And now we have allowed our emotions and other people really to allow us to not be in control of our own emotions and our own selves. And when you make up the decision that you are in control of your mind and your life and your body and everything going on around you, and that doesn't mean other people, that just means you and your mind and how you feel about what you're witnessing. And we have been dumbed down by the media, and they basically numb us out to anything that would make us upset, or it's just like constant barrage of violence and insanity. And it does something to our mind, and it makes us like live in constant fear of what's coming next. And those are all illusions. This whole realm is an illusion that we create with the energy of our thoughts. I haven't figured out how it really works yet, but I know it's not what they have taught us. And, it's only through our mental control that we are in control of our lives. When we make that choice, we do it. And once you make choices and, continue to do them on a consistent basis, once you get some consistency in your decisions and living, a healthy life, things that are good for you instead of, numbing you, but really killing you in the long run, once you're on the other side of the depression and all the negativity that I went through for so long, now that I'm on the other side of it, I can see that it was my thoughts, the constant, depression, or this really sucks. And looking at all the negativity in my life is what created all the negativity in my life. And now I think positive thoughts, and I expect positivity in my life, and I get it. I do. I don't know how to explain it, but I do. Even in my simple, I lead a really simple life. I don't want a lot of things, and that was something that changed as well. I used to, do the shopping therapy thing. And it's why? What do I need that shit for? Nothing. We don't need any of that crap. It just sits around on a shelf and it never gets used. Oh, but I have it. It's like, what? What is that? It didn't make any sense to me. I was like, why do I have all this crap? And I mean, I didn't really want to lose it all, but I sent it with my ex down to Florida. So I really did lose everything again. But I have the things that I actually needed. I kept all my journals and, my cards and the things that were important to me, my dog. The things that were irreplaceable, I kept. I sent some of my art down with him, but it's better things are coming for my life. Anything that I think I lost, you don't ever lose anything. It's energetic, and it'll come back into your toroidal field of your life. I've just been working on strengthening that toroidal field. It's by being in alignment with your mind and your heart, and this realm kind of, it separates you from your intuition and your heart and your feelings. I mean, it's what it looks like from the outside. I'm not really sure because I'm not disconnected from my feelings. But from having relationships with other people, that I believed that they were just brainwashed. They couldn't see outside of themselves to realize that they weren't the thinker. They were the, observer of the mind. We're not really this body. We're just like kind of using it as a Sims character. I don't know. But once you get the quietness in your mind and you're able to move all that shit away from you and have some space in your brain, enough for you to think, then you're able to actually see that your emotions are just lessons. They are there to teach you something, but you have to actually move in the physical world to make a change. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but like I was in a relationship that I was constantly feeling like less than. He was making me feel like I wasn't good enough, constantly poking at everything that I did. Like, that's not good enough to it. And it's like, those are his perceptions, but he was trying to make me feel like I wasn't good enough. And he did quite a really good job for a while. But then I realized that it was something in him. I don't know what it was. I'm not going to even try to figure it out. That was seeing me and making him perceive me in a way that he felt like he needed to talk down to me. I don't know. It's really strange. I study a lot of psychology. I think he was trying to use reverse psychology, but the only thing he did was reversed his way out of a marriage. I tried to explain it to him, but some people don't listen. They can only see from the perception that they're already in. They can't get out of their like physical thinking mind. And there's different levels to consciousness, and you have to like lose the fear of being afraid to face yourself, because that's really all that's in there is you. It's all you, all the way up and down. There's no devil or God. It's your higher self and your lower self. Like I don't fight that much with my lower self because I know that my mind is the boss. My body used to be, and that's why we get into addiction, because your body's like, oh, I don't feel good. I need this. And then your mind's like, okay, let's go get that so we can feel better. But once I know that you don't feel good now, but if I wait a little bit, it'll pass. And, you have to take control of your life with your mind. You do. It's all starting with each and every one of us. Finding love for ourselves, first and foremost. And then we're able to spread it to the world with the understanding that we give to ourselves. But we have to, get the forgiveness and love for ourselves, first and foremost. We're doing the best we can. Really. Give yourself a pass, really. Be easy on yourself. Once you do, and you give yourself the love and compassion that you give everyone else so freely around you, why don't you give it to yourself? Because we weren't taught to. But self-love is not selfishness. And really, if you don't have the love of self, you're going to basically harm yourself trying to please other people. I mean, I did it for most of my life, trying to make other people happy so they like me or they'll love me or they won't leave me you make yourself miserable. That's all it is. You're going to constantly be working for something that's never going to get solved. You have to love and accept yourself exactly as you are now and tomorrow and, now again and now again. It's always an endless now. And trying to be aware of the now and of my thoughts constantly. It's like a constant thing. You have to be aware of what you're thinking at all times. And once you're able to get, the awareness of your mind, I mean, you can't keep track of all your thoughts. You just can't. But you will get better at catching the ones that take you into the negative space that you don't want to get into. Because, when you start going down and it just gets worse, it's like swirling, down a drain. And you want to stop it before it starts getting that momentum. Nope, that's not how I think today. Today I know that my thoughts create my outside reality, so I have to think positively and be grateful for every little thing that I have, so that more things for me to be grateful for will come in. And I promise it does. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, it's magic. Magic is real. It's all up here. It works, I promise. If you look at my life back then and look at my life right now, you'd get it. Anyway, I love you guys. I really just wish everybody the best, and I hope that they find the love in their heart that they already have. Your soul is pure love. We are pure love, and we have been fooled by this physical realm into believing that we are something that we're not. I love you. Keep peace in your heart. I hope everybody have a wonderful weekend. I'll be back tomorrow with my daily reminders. Everybody be blessed. Here's my Ratchy. You guys have a really great day. Peace.